Hello and welcome to It's Another Narrowboat Life with me, Tony Saxby. Thank you for joining me on this episode, which is actually a month behind a current edit which I'm having trouble with, so I thought I'd crack on with this one, which is pretty much about the Cratch cover, or the Cratch board, the Cratch window, all those parts that go together at the front of the boat where you'd have a vinyl covering to give you some protection above the well deck. So Rob and I have been working on that as a project much awaited. I've been anticipating it for a while, but I'm pleased to say that now is in situ. Although you won't see it in this episode, you will see it in the next. But in this episode, it's how we measured it specifically for Destiny and how we put it together with Rob's skills mostly. The other great thing about this video was that I've been following a couple called Magnus and Wendy from Life in a Nutshell. If you've not watched any of their videos yet, they basically gave up the life in Australia to come and sail the canals of the UK, pretty much what it seems like on a 3-year plan. And their boat called Nutshell is a lovely 70-foot boat, of which if you need to see any more about that boat, have a look at their link, the link below, which gives you all the details about their YouTube channel, and subscribe to them and you can see how they've made a journey from the Oxford Canal up to Hertford, where I met them in this video. So I hope you enjoy this episode, and I look forward to seeing you in the next. But here is how we made the Cratch cover. So amongst the madness of the weather of February, yeah, we're going to do this, yeah? Hey? What? Yeah. So we have a plan, sort of. We've done some measurements of the front of the Cratch cover, and we've purchased some nice sapele wood, and we're about to make a Cratch cover. No, a Cratch board. So what we've just done, or what Rob has just done, is to route out the outside rebate for where the window will go. And we marked out the basis of the Cratch frame, and now we're going to do some cutting.
So what we've done so far, this is the two parts. So this is the bit that's going to fit onto the boat itself. It's going to get bolted down and sealed up with silicone. So that's the bit that remains all the time. And this bit is the base of the Cratch window, which will have the glass panel inside it. And this one is going to be hinged at the front, so that if Tony needs to get something on the boat, we can put it down, and then we can carry on and put things in the boat, and then after we pick it up again. And that's how it will work.
Beautiful.
Very simple.
So here we go, the finished article. It's all glued and screwed and jointed. So that's going to be the inside. Oh, this side we've just got to go and get some plastic, plastic to my window. So what Rob's now working on is just the base that we're going to fit to the boat. We're going to need to shape it to go onto the bow. So what we did this morning is that we took a template of the bow where it comes up at the front. So this is our permanent fixing, and we're now going to put some brackets so that I can then pull the window this way if needed, which will look nice. Everything hinges on this, you know.
Should we measure it first?
Go on then.
Or should we just guess?
Do it there.
Take it there. Beautiful.
So we are. This is following day, and we have a beautiful second coat of varnish on our finished article. Rob is happy to take commissions for building these things. They retail at £345 upwards. Inquiries to It's a Narrowboat Life. If you'd like a bespoke Cratch board and window made by this man. Now please excuse the mess on the bow, but decided to start work on the well deck and the Cratch board, which is obviously going to go there, but what I thought I'd better prepare is the well deck itself, and that was looking a bit rusty, so that's been sort of de-rustified, and it had its first coat of the red stuff, red oxide. See, I knew I'd remember in the end. So yeah, good news. That's now the weather's improved. Doris is gone. Perhaps we can crack on with that, and we'll have a Cratch board maybe by the end of next week, which will be end of Feb. I've come to the old barge in Hertford, and got a couple of people I've just met that you may have seen from it's Magnus and Wendy. And
cheers.
And we're going to try a couple of beers here, but that's their thing. I thought I'd say, yeah, we're going to have a quick chat. Yeah. So Magnus and Wendy, tell us a little about your YouTube channel.
You want to kick it off?
No.
All right. We moved here about 2 and a bit months ago, and started a YouTube channel called Life in a Nutshell, just to document our trip for family and friends, and it's become a bit of a well, I wouldn't say sensation, but it's become quite watched, and people are liking it and loving the comments, and I'm loving the feedback, and it's essentially our travels, and just nothing too elaborate or special, and I'm no real video presenter or editor, but yeah, we're just having a good time on the English canals and meeting lovely people every few days now. It's what do you got to say, Wen?
It's not bad.
Is
Not bad.
Is which happens to be your catchphrase.
Yeah, become a better catchphrase.
So-
No, it's lovely. Everybody's wonderful.
Yeah.
Is it what you expected?
More, a lot more than what we expected.
Yeah.
We didn't expect it to be quite as beautiful as it is in the winter time. I'm quite surprised how beautiful it is, and it's only rained 3 days in.
The weather's been amazing.
Yeah, 3 days since we left.
Yeah.
It's been fantastic, and we met some of the most wonderful people, which is what I enjoy the most.
Yeah.
Is chatting with people at locks and the Gongoozlers. They're just so interesting and interested in who we are as narrowboaters, and the fact that we live on board, which is.
And I love the kids.
And
The
the kids,
little ones.
yeah, it's just fantastic. We've met wonderful, wonderful people.
Yeah.
So no regrets.
Oh
No,
no, never,
no.
never anyway.
Yeah.
Never
No,
regrets
no.
ever.
If anyone wants to see England from the real side, do it from a canal.
From a proper country view, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just so
And
different.
very slow pace.
And the pace, yeah.
Yeah.
You get to smell the roses, even though there aren't any out yet.
And that's why I tell everybody, if you're going to get into the canal lifestyle, it's all about slowing down.
Yeah.
You know, taking a good deep breath of, 'cause everyone says, "Oh, what about the locks?" I don't know about you. I love the locks.
I was terrified on the first few days. I couldn't believe they had these massive drop-offs and they had no safety areas, and you could fall down holes and you could fall over backwards. But you get used to it. You just got to suck it up.
The locks are good because they force you to stop completely for half an hour, and you see the old historic lock buildings and the outbuildings, and just the locks themselves, how they're engineered.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely beautiful.
A lot of them are nearly 200 years old.
I know.
It's amazing, isn't it?
And you see the marks from the horses and the marks from the ropes, and you see on some of the locks where they've got the sandstone what's called the where you walk.
Yeah.
And sometimes to get around the beam, there's only one spot you can put your foot, and the wear marks there, some of them are
Divoted.
8 inches deep in hard stone.
I know.
Just from people's.
Just
standing
that
there.
history in which we're following.
Yeah, and the turnaround bridges, where you can see the wear mark from the horses up over the bridges, and it's just we're loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Now, obviously, you've got a little bit of me on your YouTube channel now,
Yes.
and so let's do your little trademark beer review then.
Oh,
Is that all right?
yeah.
So people can see it twice.
Of course, here we go. This is one I've never had before. It's Life of Brian. We're going with a bit of a Monty Python theme in this pub. Our last one was a Holy Grail. So it's good colour, fairly clear,
Yeah.
not much of a head, and good flavour, good aroma.
Don't give it a mark just yet.
Ah,
Don't give it a mark just yet, because
we're gonna do. Oh,
yeah, come on, Wendy. Yeah.
I've got the same one.
All three
So
of us
we're
have got
gonna-
the
I
We're
got mine in a
gonna see
minute.
if we get the same score, but we've got different taste. That's full flavoured, isn't it?
It's very nice.
And it's not too bitter for me. Yeah, okay, I'll reserve my
choice.
number.
Okay. Okay. Well, shall I do mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really nice.
So it's part of the Black Sheep Brewery, which we mentioned, which was the same as the one that people will see on your channel. So if you want to know about the other beer, you got to get into Life in a Nutshell. Okay, it's my first taste. Oh, actually, no, I had a secret taste, but I'm going to try this again now.
I think you had a secret taste last time as well.
Oh no, that's definitely more malty, isn't it? It's a maltier flavour.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, okay. No, I'm going to give that.
I bet we all say the same. We sure say
I'm
at the
gonna give
same
that-
time.
Yeah, after 3 then.
1,
2, 3.
8.5.
There you go. Wow.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well,
you go,
okay.
Lenny.
That's a good one.
Now, and just to summarise then, Magnus, what would you say that beer is then?
As far as
Your catchphrase is?
I would
Oh.
say, I usually say it just after I've tasted the beer
Yeah.
if I like it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's not bad.
Magnus and Wendy, thank you so much for meeting me today.
Thanks for inviting us.
Really,
Tony.
well, yeah, you know, enjoy your stay in Hertford. Enjoy. Hopefully, I'll meet you on the travels
We shall
along
definitely-
the cut. so,
definitely.
yeah, but yeah, here's to many more videos.
Yes, cheers.
Cheers. Also quite pleased that my Destiny Tour polo shirt has been printed, and this will be what I'll be wearing when I do my tour of up the Grand Union and down the Oxford and River Thames. So if you see me on my journey, stop and say hello. But before I can get on my journey, I've got a slight problem that Roydon Top Lock or Roydon Brick Lock is having some engineering works. Canal River Trust have come up to our part of the world to look at this particular lock because unfortunately some of the brickwork is caving in and caving into the lock mechanism and therefore making it unnavigable. It was a project they started on the 4th of January and unfortunately the work hasn't gone according to schedule. They're having to shore up a lot of the right side of the bank, as you can see in this picture, which is going to make things extended in terms of the engineering work they need to do, make it safe again, and to replace the work. On this particular day, it looks like the guys were having a rest. It looks like they're still having to pump the water out because obviously I guess the water is still flowing through the best they can, dam it up. But they need to keep pumping it out, and here you can see this is the side where the Stort is just to the left of this, and this is as far navigable as I can go, at least until the 1st of May. Dottie and I would like to thank you for watching our channel and following our progress with the improvements that have been made to Destiny and the journeys to come. Please give us a thumbs up, please share the channel. I love to grow my following, but I really appreciate all your feedback and comments, and always please ask any questions. I'm more than happy to share my experiences of what it's been like to living on a boat for the last year. Thank you.